going on, everybody? Spunky 991 coming guys another video. Coming at you guys with my Eagles and Giants week 7 preview. So the Eagles come into this game after a win against the Cleveland Browns in week 6, following the bye week. They come to this game with a 3-2 record, going up against division rival the New York Giants. All-time series, the Eagles lead the all-time series against the Giants. Of course, the Giants got the last game of last season. They got a big, effectively a blowout win against the Eagles. But that game, the Eagles really weren't taking that game all that seriously. The Eagles were, their season, the second half of their season had just plummeted. They were just creeping into the playoffs at that point. And of course, we know what happened when they got to the playoffs. But that's besides the point. That's last season. This is this season. Going into this game, I said that I needed to see a big performance by the Eagles in week 6. I didn't get it. I thought Jalen Hurts played a much better game. No turnovers. Put up over 600. No, not 600. I wish. 260 passing yards. Also had a pair of touchdowns there. So I thought Jalen Hurts played well in that game. But the coaching is still not that good in my opinion. They didn't really use Saquon Barkley effectively in that game. I think that's going to change this game because this is Saquon Barkley's return to MetLife to take on his former team. So I do expect to see a big dose of Barkley in this game. But that game against the Browns, I just was not impressed. We only put up 20 points, and it was a game that the Browns could have easily came back in and won. They could have easily came back and won that game. So I was not impressed. We won in this league. Adding a W to putting a W in your win column is important. Don't get me wrong, but I'm picking the Giants to win this game. If you watch my weekly pick video that I put out, you already knew that. I'm picking the Giants to win this game. Now, we should beat the Giants. We are by far the better team. You look on paper, we are better than the Giants just by every position. But we know who the Eagles are. This is a team that loves to play down to their competition. They do. There's no other way to put it. Not to mention, this is a division game, which the NFC East division games are normally very close net-to-net games because these teams know each other very well. And despite the fact that the Eagles have consistently beat the Giants in the last decade, beating them pretty regularly in the last decades of change, the Giants have always played the Eagles well. So I don't expect this to be a blowout. I'm picking the Giants to win this game with the hope that the Eagles obviously get the win. Reverse psychology. But I'm picking the Giants to win this game by a score of 17-20. Game-winning field goal by the Giants. That's my prediction right there. Game-winning field goal by the Giants. Now, if the Eagles want me to go back to picking them on a regular basis, I just got to see better. I just am not seeing a team that is playing to try to win a championship. I'm just not seeing it. I see an average to mediocre team at best. That's what I'm seeing out of this Eagles team. Now, like I said, this is Saquon Barkley, former New York Giants running back, going up against his former team at MetLife. I expect him to get quite the reception when he comes out of the tunnel there at MetLife. A lot of Giant fans, are not, they're still licking their wounds after losing him last offseason, and then watching him come to the Eagles and play well for us. I expect heavy run from Saquon Barkley. I think he's going to have over 100 yards rushing. The Giants run game does not scare me at all. I think we can run the ball against them, and I think we can run the ball against them very effective. So, Nick Sirianni, run the damn ball. We've been saying that for over a year now, Sirianni. Run the damn ball. And don't just run the ball because this is Barkley against his former team. Run the ball, take pressure off of Jalen Hurts. You have easily a top 5 running back, if not top 3 running back in the league, is Saquon Barkley. Use him effectively. Kellen Moore, Nick Sirianni, use Saquon Barkley effectively. And don't just do it for this game and then turn around the next game and barely use him. Run the damn ball. I expect Barkley to have over 100 yards rushing this game. I expect him to have a very solid performance against his former team. I know the emotions are gonna be high, not just for Barkley, but for the Giants and the Giants fans. You know, the emotions are definitely gonna be high. I'm picking the Giants to win this game with the hope that the Eagles prove me wrong and they go out there and they beat the Giants convincingly. I'm not saying necessarily blow them out, but beat them convincingly. Because you should beat them convincingly. On paper, you are the better team. You are the better team. So show it on the field. Don't play down to your competition. You've been doing that for years, but especially in recent years, you've been playing down the competition. Stop playing down the competition. Go out there and set the tone early in the game. You know, that's been one of our problems, not being able to score early and score consistently. We have got to score points consistently. We have got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot with stupid turnovers, stupid penalties, drive killing penalties. We have got to be efficient on offense. Keys to victory are always simple. It's always the same. Offense, special teams, defense. Everybody got to do their job. Big men up front, they set the tone for the game. Offensive line, defensive line, they set the tone for the game. Take away the running game for the New York Giants. Take that running game away from them early. Force Daniel Jones to have to beat you with his arm. Daniel Jones is like a deer in the headlights when you put the game on the line, when you put the game on his shoulders. Get the pressure on Daniel Jones early. I believe that our D-line, just like they did against the Cleveland Browns last week, I believe that we can get a lot of pressure on this O-line of the New York Giants. They don't scare me at all. I believe we can get the pressure on them early, and I believe we can get to Daniel Jones and hit Daniel Jones early. So, yeah. You know, when it comes to his wide receivers, Malik Neighbors, who is a rookie, has been phenomenal. He has been phenomenal up to this point. And we got to make sure that he is accounted for at all times. Because, like I said, he has been phenomenal so far. You know, just 6 games into his NFL career, he's been phenomenal. Darius Slayton is still a very solid, serviceable receiver. Yeah, so, you know, Jalen Hyatt, is another one that we have to make sure that he is accounted for on the field as well. Yeah, you know, going up against his offense, I believe our defense will perform well against them. I believe they should perform well against his offense. I'm more concerned about our offense. What Jalen Hurts is going to show up this week, because Jalen Hurts, I don't know what it is, but at MetLife Stadium, Jalen Hurts has struggled, because he has struggled on a regular basis when it comes to going to MetLife. You know, this has been the team that he has had his most turnovers against, the New York Giants. I don't know what it is, but you got come Sunday, Jalen Hurts, no turnovers. You played a nearly perfect game against Cleveland. No turnovers. Don't try to be Superman. Don't try to overthink it. Don't try to, don't try to force it where it's not at. Take what the defense gives you, Jalen Hurts. Get that running game going early. Saquon Barkley, I want Saquon Barkley to go off for over 100 yards rushing this game. He should go for over 100 yards rushing this game. That will open up things in the play action pass to Dallas Goedert, and of course A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jahan Dotson, Johnny Smith. If they ever use him, it will open up things in the passing game. O-line, of course, got to open up those running lanes, and they got to protect Jalen Hurts in this game. Because Dexter Lawrence, on the D-line, the New York Giants, that guy right there is definitely a beast of a man. And we gotta make sure that he is nowhere near Jalen Hurts at all during this game. So, yeah, I got the Giants win this game with the hope that the Eagles prove me wrong. Not only prove me wrong by winning, but winning convincingly. But 2017 right now is my score prediction. Crossing my fingers that I'm wrong on that, and that the Eagles go out there and they handle business and they get this W and improve to 4-2 on the season. Because the NFC East, I'm telling you guys right now, the NFC East is up for grabs right now. It's anybody's division right now, and that includes the Giants, who are effectively in last place right now. It is anyone's division right now. How badly do the Eagles want it? We're going to find out. We're going to find out very, very soon just how badly this Eagles team wants it. Special teams, Jake Elliott one of the best kickers in the game. Need him on point. Need to return guys like Cooper DeJean. We need those guys on point. We should win this game. We are definitely the better team. But just how badly do the Eagles want it? That right there is the big question mark. And then come Sunday, we're going to find out just how badly this Eagles team really want it. That's really all I got to say about this, man. New York Giants, division rival. Historically, the Eagles' greatest rival, even though, a lot of Eagle fans like myself, we have far more animosity towards the Dallas Cowboys than the New York Giants. But historically, they are the Eagles' biggest rival. The Eagles lead the all-time series right now, currently. Let's go ahead and add another chapter to that all-time series, another W to that all-time series for the Eagles. Let's go out there and get the job done. Prove me wrong in my prediction on the Eagles on the field. Go get this win and prove your record of 4-2. But that's it. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nice 91's out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.